Hello everybody, Jenner here today, and we're in for another episode of FC26. Some still call it FIFA, that is totally fine. In this episode, it's going to be Argentina against Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to it. I've got my Argentina shirt on, and let's get straight into it, right? Before I start, of course, two questions. How are you doing, first of all? And second, of course, it's World Cup season. Tell me what team you're supporting and why. I'd love to hear it. Let's get straight into it. We'll wear the white and blue striped kits, and we'll give them the green and the white. Let's do it. Ready? Let's do it.
We've got the crowd building, the atmosphere buzzing.
I love the commentary in this game, though.
That comes with the build-up to a match like this one. What sort of game are we going to see?
It's always good to have a really good, strong start. So what I'm going to try to do is score 3 goals in the first minute in real time. Real time being the time displayed in the world, of course, not in the game, because the game's time speeds up. That's a good win over there. Pass it to him. If this player can make the run, I can give it to him. Beautiful. There we go. So 1 goal in what, 5-10 seconds, literally, if you've been counting. So without this celebration, excluding the celebration, it's 1 goal in about 5 to 10 seconds. Just took the ball off him. So now we could score another 2, making it 3. Then straight after that, we could just play our football, right? So that's keeping the ball, playing possession, trying to be professional, because you learn from everything, right? So we got the ball back. That's good. We can have this player make another run. Oop. That's good. Hopefully he gets that in. That's 2. In another, what, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, literally. So we're looking at 20 to 25 seconds scoring 2 goals. That's incredible.
Well, we can see it here again, and Messi picks the right pass. It's perfectly weighted.
You know, Mexico played against England, right? So actually, playing with international teams or against international teams, I think it's very fascinating, because, like I was saying, it being World Cup season and playing with all of these teams, like it's so great to be able to have a team you support, because obviously you've got to come from somewhere, right? Like, whether it's Argentina and that's our 3rd goal, so we've achieved the goal, and I am so proud of this, right? Yeah, when I was watching Mexico play against England, and then I get to see England when they got a red card for a horrible tackle by one of the players. What then happens, of course, is that they were 1 man down. And then what they had to do was play defensive, right? What I'm going to do, guys, also is I'm most likely going to skip the replays, because based on what I'm looking at right now, it could be, 10 goals again. And of course, if it's 10, hey, how are you? At Mystic Fever X1T, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for saying hello, by the way. Oh, that was a brilliant goal. I love that.
It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Yeah, so what I might do is I might skip the replays. Oh, that's good to hear. It's good to hear that you're doing fine. What team were you supporting in the World Cup?
The right ball.
Oh, that was a brilliant goal.
And there's no sign of them stopping there. And off we go again, with the gap now a full 5-0.
That's a really smart idea, you know. I'm similar to you, because I was going for Argentina because, I like Messi. I'm actually wearing the Argentina shirt right now as well, with Messi's number and name on it as well. So I've got the Brazil one for Neymar, and then I've got the Portugal one for Ronaldo, and then I've also got the Haaland, the Manchester City one for Haaland. So, and then I've got the Barcelona one for Messi as well. So I was originally going for Argentina, but in case they didn't make it, I was going for France as well.
Created so many good chances and winning comfortably.
France had a really dominant team, man. My goodness, like when I looked at their team with him killing Mbappe in the front, and then Ousmane Dembele and then also Michael Olise, and then also Barakola. I was thinking, what's going on here? Like, that was one of the most devastating, like, terrifying attack.
Glides past the defender with ease, and Messi shows great awareness to get on the end of it. And when he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he fires it past him.
Found superbly and in. And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed. Well, what a first half this is for them as the game gets going again. Enzo Fernandez. Now with McAllister.
You know, I actually agree with, like, pretty much most of your teams, actually, the teams that you've selected, because I like France, and then I also like Argentina, and then there were a few other teams that I thought were really strong. Well, there were some that I didn't really go for, but Norway, I actually wanted Norway to win because I think Haaland was doing such a brilliant job. It was the first time that they made it to the quarterfinals because of him. So some players really stand out, man. Like Argentina, did you see what they did to England, man? Like, just Messi was like the main man of the team, and because of him, like, they were able to beat Cabo Verde, and they were able to beat Egypt, and they were able to beat Switzerland and England, all because of, you know, the way Lionel Messi was playing. So it's like, I like players who, what's the right word? Like, I like Portugal too, you know, but I think I found it very interesting because Portugal had, like, what I'm trying to say is Argentina would die for Messi, but Portugal wouldn't die for Ronaldo. So I found that very interesting, you know, because, like, Portugal had so many brilliant talent, but they didn't know how to use it, and even the manager didn't know how to use it, which is kind of disappointing, you know.
Nicely. What a chance this could be. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, showing his class there. He closes the angle down, makes himself big. It's a really good stop.
Corner taken short. Played in with that. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings about the first 45 minutes of the first half. It is 8-0 Argentina against Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed the first half, and let's look forward to a good second half. To those who have joined me, thank you very much. Thank you to my brother who I was just talking to a second ago. Hope you're doing well.
Whistle goes, and it's time for the second act.
Oh, really? Like in the morning, really? It's actually it's just turned. Where is my phone even? I think it's just turned PM as well in our time. I think it's so I'm assuming you're like in America or something, because it's probably like a 10-hour difference, you know. Oh, you're lucky then, brother, because normally when I start streaming again, it's actually during the night as well, so just straight after midnight. So I stream like 3 different times a day. So when I'm streaming later on at about 1 a.m., 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., you know, you're also, it's going to be like 12 p.m. for you or something like that, or 1 p.m. So you get to watch it like at the same time I'm streaming this game.
Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
And it's given away. Messi. What a chance here. And there's the hat-trick.
And there's the hat-trick. Beautiful.
Well, this is great. I really like the way he slipped past his marker here. And then once Messi's through 1v1, there's no doubt that he'll finish. He makes solid contact and he leaves the keeper.
Oh, sure. Now, thank you for the for letting me know, for informing. Yeah, you sound like a pretty cool person, you know. I hope I'll be able to, you know, see you around again. And if you have a channel, let me know as well, you know. I'll support you too.
How to play, throw in to come. This might be promising. It's in! A well-taken goal.
That was a brilliant goal.
He's off celebrating.
Well, this This is really smart play. Lifts his head, times the pass just right, and he watches it all the way, then just tucks it in with confidence.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's next level keeping.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, no, thank you for informing. That was really cool of you, man. You sound like a pretty cool person, so hopefully you'll stick around a bit. You know, you'll be around. And yeah, if you have a channel, let me know, man. You know, and I can maybe come down and support you as well, and maybe check it out.
Bit of a squeeze on here.
Like I'm doing this thing right, where I'm actually streaming. This is actually my third game in the line of games I'll be streaming. So I'll be streaming this one for about another month, and then straight after that I'll be skipping. I'll be moving to the next game. So the first game I started playing was Minecraft, actually, the Pocket Edition on the console. And then what happened is I streamed like 750 to 800 videos of those, and it literally shows everything, like how to craft a boat, how to craft bars, gates, stairs, carpets, you know, every single weapon you can think about, pretty much made of iron, gold, diamonds, leather, nether. So basically, I then moved straight onto that to streaming Call of Duty Black Ops 7. But then I only played that for like almost pretty much a week. And then what got to happen after that was the World Cup started, and it kind of ruined my Call of Duty plans. So I might stream that one straight after this one, maybe to kind of finish it off, or I can just move on to my next game, which is God of War Ragnarok. So
There it is, dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans.
well, that was a good finish. Rodrigo de Paul.
This lovely ball threaded through. Really good vision to set it up. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashed.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable.
It was a good finish.
Just a little untidy.
Try to also, like, if you're good at doing contents, like I remember when I used to because I actually started streaming back in 2019. I used to stream games like Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat X, which is basically Mortal Kombat 10. And then when I started going to uni and doing all of these things, it kind of spoiled my plans a bit, because my goodness was it busy, you know. But then I remember my brother telling me like yes, focus on these other important things, but then like you can at least stream maybe once a day, because then it still helps you like grow the channel, you know what I mean? Like it's interesting to see, because like all the things that I've streamed since like 6 years ago, before I stopped, it's like they're still there. So it's so cool to see like all of these things that I'm doing now, they're gonna be there moving forward. And that's really cool, you know. Yeah, do what you think is best, because like I don't know what your situation is exactly, like in terms of like everybody's situation is a bit different, you know, with what they're studying, what they're doing. What I'm just saying is like if you're also doing YouTube and you know you're pretty good at it, you know, and you like what you do, like if it's a hobby, I don't see why you'd want to stop it completely, you know. That's what I was saying. Like I used to play soccer a lot, and when I started going to uni, I actually stopped. I stopped playing it, and my goodness, did that mess me up a bit, because you start to have you become a bit rusty. Like when I started playing it again, after not playing for so long, it wasn't just the fitness that was gone. It's like the muscle memory. And then it took me like a good 3, 6 months, 9 months to then fully get back to it mentally and physically, you know. So it takes time for some things to get back into the flow of things. But again, like everybody's different, so I can't really give concrete advice, you know. Oh, nice, yeah. Thank you for informing. I'll just welcome them. To the person who's just joined, thank you so much for joining, and you're always welcome. And hopefully you enjoy this stream as well. There'll be so much more to come.
And they take a short corner.
There'll be like once I'm done streaming as many of this as I can, because I'll do the same thing with this as I did with the Minecraft game. So once I stream about 750 of it around there, I'll then move straight to streaming the new game called God of War Ragnarok. So it'll be interesting to see how that one will be streamed, because it's not like you can play a single game and then you know, against the team and then kind of do something else. You have to play level by level, and you don't know how long each level will take and so on, you know. But I've also got Tekken 8. I've got GTA 5. I'm waiting for GTA 6. So some people have pre-ordered it. So I'll probably do the same as well. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. You know. So what I might also do, brother, is I'll enter you into a poll as well one day, and you could tell me what game you want me to stream, and then I could stream a game that you like as well. Because actually, a lot of people wanted FIFA, so I started streaming FIFA as well. So what I might do is I'll give them an option between the 15 different games I've got. I've also got games like Ghost of Yote and Ghost of Tsushima, if you know those. I've got Tekken 8. I've got GTA 5. I've got there's Street Fighter. There's so many other games, you know. I've got some racing car games. So I'll make like a poll and let them select. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a great game. I really enjoyed it. Argentina against Mexico. It is 15-0. I'll give a quick review and rating like I normally do. What do I think about the game? I thought it was a pretty good game. You can't go wrong with 15-0. I think there were many things that I did do right and many things I could improve on. You know, playing it wide more. You know, apply more pressure in the midfielder, which is always important. I think maybe I could have scored a couple more goals doing that. But over and all, what do I think? I think it was a decent game. I'll give it a 4-star rating. I think it was a pretty good game. So that's about 80%. I'm 80%. What's the word? I'm 80% proud of the game. Not exactly proud. Proud is not the right word. But I think it was a satisfying game. Next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Mexico against Morocco, and that's an interesting one because Morocco is normally very strong actually in the World Cup as well, and yeah, they're a pretty good team overall. So I'm going to stream that one in the next minute, and so a minute after I finish with this one. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I hope you liked this one. Argentina against Mexico. It was 15-0. And to those who have joined me, thank you very much. And to the brother who has joined me, thank you very much as well. And I'll be streaming the next one in about a minute from now. But to those who have watched this one, thank you guys so much. And if you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified when I post and stream more content like this. And of course, second, because it gives me the strength and motivation I need, of course, to continue streaming more content like this for the fans. Have a nice one, everyone. Stay real, and I'll see you in the next one.